You're talking to a girl who's in a relationship. She's got a boyfriend. But as you chat, you can't help but notice some signs that make you wonder if she might be into you. Maybe she's laughing at all your jokes or hanging around you way more than she does with her boyfriend. You're confused, right? Don't worry. You're not alone in this. Here are 6 signs that can tell if a girl likes you even though she has a boyfriend. Sign 1. She seems emotionally distant from her boyfriend. Let's say you're hanging out with her at a friend's gathering, and out of nowhere, she starts talking about how her boyfriend is emotionally unavailable. She's sounding frustrated, maybe even a little defeated. You're probably thinking, okay, does she need advice, or is she just venting? It's a tricky situation, right? A lot of guys miss this signal because they think she's just venting to a friend. They either try to be the good listener or be the best dating advisor. But you see, you're gonna lose your chance with her. Your role here is more than being a good friend. This could be her way of testing the waters with you to see if you're someone she can turn to for emotional support. My favorite dating coach, Dan Bacon, the guy who has experience with over 200 women and is the owner of MasterAttraction.com, says, "Women don't want a man who is desperate to get a chance with them. A woman wants a man that she feels lucky to be getting a chance with." You can create that dynamic based on how you approach the interaction, date, or relationship. It's either you or her who will be in the power position, and surprisingly, it's much more attractive and exciting for the woman when you are in the position of power. And she's giving you a chance here. You can give her emotional support. Psychologically speaking, when people feel emotionally disconnected in their relationships, they start seeking emotional fulfillment from others. It's a natural attachment-seeking behavior. She might be looking for someone who can provide the attention, understanding, or comfort that's lacking in her relationship. In other words, she's possibly giving you a green light without saying it directly. So, respond with genuine empathy and subtle interest. And don't make it all about her issues. Keep the conversation flowing, but allow room for that romantic potential to slip in. Show her that you understand, but also hint at the possibility of something more than just friendship. That way, you're letting her know you could be the emotional support she's craving, without being too obvious or pushy. Sign 2. She flirts with you. You're at work or hanging out in a group, and she starts teasing you. Maybe she makes playful comments, or her touch lingers just a little longer than it should. You're sitting there thinking, okay, is there something more to this? I know it's confusing. A lot of guys either brush it off as harmless or feel awkward and avoid reacting to it out of respect for her boyfriend. They might think, I shouldn't be flirting with someone who's taken. But if she's flirting with you, there's definitely more to it than just being friendly. Even if she's in a relationship, flirting with you signals that there's an emotional, maybe even physical gap she's looking to fill. She's seeing how you respond. And when someone is in a relationship but still flirting with another person, it often means there's something missing in their current situation. Maybe she's not feeling the same spark with her boyfriend and is subconsciously trying to find it elsewhere. So, playfully respond to her teasing and engage in the flirtation, but keep it respectful. Make sure you don't cross any lines, but definitely don't back down either. Show her that you're not afraid to engage with her in that fun, flirty vibe. Sign 3. She shares personal details about her relationship. But what about when she starts opening up about how her boyfriend isn't as emotionally available lately? Maybe she's mentioning communication problems or how they've been feeling disconnected. Don't think of it as, okay, she's giving me some insight into her relationship. 'Cause she is not. Why would she? A lot of guys might think maybe just oversharing because she feels comfortable. But in reality, she could actually be seeking validation, comfort, or emotional support from someone who's not her boyfriend. It's not necessarily that she's unhappy in her relationship, but she's showing you a part of herself that she might not feel safe sharing with her boyfriend. That's a huge clue. Psychologically, when someone shares relationship struggles, it's often a way of seeking emotional intimacy or validation. She's looking for someone who can truly understand her feelings and empathize with her. It's a sign that she's open to someone else filling that emotional gap. So, listen closely and show you care. This is a perfect moment to subtly show her that you're emotionally available too, but don't go too far. You don't want to come off like you're trying to take advantage of her emotional state. Sign 4. She seems overly available. You're at a party, and every time you look around, she's making sure she's around you. Maybe she's texting you back almost immediately, or she's making herself available for last-minute hangouts. You start to wonder, why is she spending so much time with me if she's already got a boyfriend? A lot of guys misread this and think she's maybe too nice to everyone. They might write it off as nothing more than her being social. But what they fail to see is that she could actually be interested in you. If she's always available to hang out with you, it's a signal that she's emotionally invested and possibly wants to explore something more, even if she's already in a relationship. Psychologically, when people are in relationships, they often prioritize spending time with the ones they're most attracted to. So, take the opportunity to spend more one-on-one time with her. This doesn't mean being pushy, but it's a chance to build a deeper connection and see where things might lead. The more time you two spend together in private settings, the more likely she'll open up to you and see you as someone who could be more than just a friend. Sign 5. She gives you lingering glances. You're hanging out in a group setting, chatting with friends, and when your eyes meet, you catch her staring at you a little too long. You think, okay, that's definitely not just a friendly look. It's a little different, and you can't help but wonder, is she into me? Yes, trust me, that lingering look is often way more telling. If she's holding eye contact with you for longer than usual, it's not an accident or random. She's likely interested, and that's her subtle way of showing it. Psychologically, eye contact is a major player in attraction. The phenomenon of mutual gaze happens when two people maintain eye contact for a longer than normal period, and it's often linked to romantic or emotional feelings. It creates a sense of intimacy and connection. When she's locking eyes with you like that, her brain is releasing chemicals that make her feel closer to you. It's a form of nonverbal communication that signals attraction. What should you do? Don't shy away or look down. Hold her gaze for a moment and give her a subtle smile. That's your cue to lean in a little more and continue the conversation. Sign 6. She spends a lot of time with you. Have you ever noticed that even though she's in a relationship, she's consistently making time to hang out with you, whether it's during breaks at work, after hours, or on weekends? She's making an effort to be alone with you, and you start thinking, why is she choosing to spend time with me instead of her boyfriend? When someone prioritizes your company, especially when they're in a relationship, it's rarely just about being nice. It's a sign she enjoys your presence, and not just in a friendly way. Psychologically speaking, people tend to invest more time and energy into relationships where they feel emotionally fulfilled. So, what should you do? Don't just keep it casual and let things fizzle out. If she's making the effort to spend time with you, it's your turn to take the lead. Show her that you're not just her friend. Take it up a notch and start showing that you can offer her something more: emotional depth, fun, and a connection that's different from what she's getting in her current relationship. Meeting her halfway will help deepen that bond and make her see you in a new light. So next time you notice any of these signs, you make sure to let her know that you can be her more than just a friend. Stay confident and be available for her. Let me know in the comments how this goes. Until then, if you want women to get sexually attracted to you, check out masterattraction.com.